This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. That's probably a good sign. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. Oh boy. You are agree that you're at least 13 years of age and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. Oh boy. Hello everyone and welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. So as you probably saw by those warnings, I think I just now realized the type of game I'm getting into. You see, when something is listed, right, as a psychological horror game on Steam, you think, wow, that's a funny joke, you know? Like, there's a bunch of examples on there. And I saw this game, I'm like, oh, wow, that's funny. Maybe it's just gonna be so, like, intoxicatingly happy that I'm gonna vomit out of my eyeballs or something. But now I see that I've been tricked. I've been bamboozled. And I don't like horror games. I hate them. But I guess I'm like the only person left on planet Earth who hasn't played this game yet, so I guess I'm gonna do it now then. Even though, I don't know if that was added in now or like later, but that intro probably gave away what I'm assuming is the twist of the game, is that it's gonna be scary or something. But, I mean, it looks intoxicatingly happy, but it's probably not gonna be, so this is, alright. Oh, good stuff. Alright, here we go. Doing the thing. By the way, it's like nighttime as well. Really amplifying it up, though I don't know how much I'm gonna see in the beginning. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori? It's one of those. Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it's kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. That sounds like me, not the person waiting, the oversleeping part. As it just got later and later, I just stopped caring as much, and then just slept a lot more. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha! Ha! I overslept again! But I caught you this time! Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Hey, you say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Sci-Fire. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I know I'm such a nice guy. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Hey. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Sci-Fire, have you decided to join a club yet? Oh, okay, well, what kind of clubs do we got to pick from? A club? I told you already, I'm not really oh, wait, whoop. Sorry, guys. Oh, I had something in my throat. I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Oh, the reading club. That's not true. You told me you wanted to join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissingly go along with whatever she's going on about. Sarah likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. If you scratch off the anime part, that sounds exactly like me, alright? That's perfect description to me. Uh-huh! I was talking about how I'm worried that you wouldn't want to learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Alright, now you're hitting a little too close to home, game, okay? Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I died the thought of you becoming a NEET? What is a NEET? A NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Oh god, now Now we're getting into dangerous territory there. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Honestly, this is like, I'm scared by how closely they're describing, like, me, alright? This is... Oh gosh. It's creepy. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Okay, that's not so much me. I actually, like... I've watched and enjoyed a few animes, but for the most part, I don't really like anime that much, despite what my channel may... But despite the contradictory content on my channel, I guess I should say. Hello? Sayori. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, you can come to my club, Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie! Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday that I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you don't call me new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Oh, well, they're probably not totally true. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Oh, thanks. Glad to know I'm really accepted in this place. Ah, Sci-Fi, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. I'm just considering everything. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Sci-Fire's amazingly horrible social skills start coming into play here. Much true to the real Sci-Fi. Natsuki? The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly. Oh, you can just ignore her when she gets moody. She says that quietly into my ear, then turns back to the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Sapphire. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. Yep. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little, you too, Monika! Come sit down, Sapphire. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. And how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Is it literally just a club of like 4 people? What? Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Natsuki lifts off she lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the first, then Monika. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for, you dummy. It's like a combination of like Noir and Ram from Hyperdimension. All right. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Let's not! Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. That's not really something you say when you're trying to, like, merge into the book reading club. Well, I don't like books, but the tea is pretty cool. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Okay, ignore that little thing in the corner. Alright, cool, see, it never happened. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... that's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for all 4 of you. Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is a great leader. Oh, what did I do? Okay, I think I paused accidentally. Oh yeah, I'm stupid. Alright, but just careful not to do that. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like, literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. That's why we bribe them in with food and tea. But it makes school events like festival that much more important. I'm confident we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Sci-Fi, what kinds of things do you like to read? Oh no, that's a good question. Let me think about it. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up when she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? I feel like that's the foreshadowing part of this game. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh, yep. Yes, you bet. Okay. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped at something I could relate at up to a bit of a level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with The Rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that, but if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh! I hate horror! I'm with you, Natsuki. Oh, why's that? Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud and Give That Back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them? Ah, not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have experience writing too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. That face. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everybody's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do that! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of our club. Isn't that right, Sci-Fire? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join the club. Sarah may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. I'm sorry, I thought. Sci-Fire. Yeah, you all. I am defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right, okay, I've decided then. I'll join. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yeah, I'm so happy! Sarah wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really came just for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. That makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Sci-Fire, look forward to seeing how you express yourself. I don't even look forward to seeing how I express myself, okay? Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Sci-Fire, since we're already here, you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walked home together anymore because she all stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. With the power of my degenerate social skills, I will become the master of this literature club with my no reading skills as well. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Do I actually have to, like, write a poem for real? Oh, no. No! What? I don't want to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. God! Nibble depression. I like depression. Depression's a good one there. Oh, well, I'm supposed to express my character. I don't know if that means me or if that means my character in the game. So I guess anime would be a good place to start, right? My guy does like anime. Forgive, unrestrained, wonderful, climax, misery, existence, bubbles. Oh, okay, oh, this might be a little bit tough. I thought, okay, it's better than just writing a poem, but I guess that'd be hard to, like, you know, do. Anime, I don't know. I guess existence? Poof, games. It has to be games. Nothing else could even compete with games. Okay, so Natsuki seems to be the one that likes games, I guess. Yuri likes the more depressing stuff. Smile, adventure, vivid, prayer, precious. I do like adventure. I am someone who likes some adventure. Tenacious, vertigo, unrequited, fluffy skirt. Flower, special, sparkle, cage, anxiety. Oh, I mean, I do have anxiety, so I do have to put that. Doki Doki. Family, ocean, sing. I gotta put Doki. I don't think there's anything else I could put, right? I have to put Doki Doki. It's in the name of the game. Breathe, memories, pink, inferno, and okay, I am a headphone kind of guy. Like, I wear headphones probably throughout most of all my days. So I think I should put headphones in there. That makes sense. I don't know, but I'm taking a little bit away from my character. That might just be a little bit of me. So I'm kind of, you know, aura, silly, hopeless, sadness, suicide. Oh, that's me right there. I'd probably say fantasy. I like fantasy. I'm a fantasy kind of guy. Entropy, extraordinary, disoriented, peaceful, infallible. I think peaceful. Let's try peaceful. Infinite, broken, party, sweet, dream, jump, heart, kawaii! I just picked it because it made me laugh. Unending, blanket, frightening, rose, graveyard. Some of these are like kind of morbid. Sticky, shiny. I don't know. This is like playground. Explode, comfort, lucky, clouds, cry, melody, insight. I like insight here. Anger, twirl, covet, holiday, marshmallow, email, captive, lipstick, together, vibrant. I guess together, the friends kind of guy. I don't know. Grief, time, blah 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 blah. I already said peace, didn't I? Horror, no, not me. Loud. I am very, very loud. I am a really loud. I'm either a really, really loud person or I don't talk at all. I don't really have that much of an in-between, you know? I'll just say friends, I guess. Defeat, uncanny, skipping, waterfall, question, shame, fickle, melancholy, sugar! Agonizing, childhood. Agonizing childhood. Let's just keep those together. Rain Cloud. I'm gonna pick Rain Cloud because I love rain. Love rain. Which is ironic since I live in a place that rarely ever rains. Imagination. That's what I'm about. Laugh. I guess I'll go with laugh on that one. And then Chiefs, clumsy, treasure. I think I have to pick raindrops, right? Oh, philosophy. Oh, philosophy is cool. I like philosophy too. Let's do that. I already picked Rain Cloud. Hi again, Sci-Fi. Alright, let's hear this monstrosity of a poem that I came up with. Glad to see you didn't run away on us, ha 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 ha! Nah, don't worry. I'm already committed. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everybody else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Sci-Fi. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan just to come here to hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Hey, my character likes manga, too. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Sci-Fi always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. That doesn't sound like me. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is always so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Sci-Fi can become good friends too? Sayori. ... As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, you even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really? Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal, but it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. Yeah, I gotta say, being like a guy character in a reading club full of 4 girls is probably the encouragement a guy would need to do some good old-fashioned reading, you know? But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slump down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature-related like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. No, please. This is me. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of the literature club sounds too dense and intellectual, but it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. Hey, what do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do things to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberate like this. Oh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Aha, good thinking! Is this what reading club's about? We just drink tea and eat cupcakes all day? Natsuki would love to do that. Aye, right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is, then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Ah! I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? That's it. It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. Ah! I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your brow isn't straight or your bow, not your brow, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I tried to wipe off the stain with my fingers, but nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that. Hey, you beanie! And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Ooh, hit her with the smack dab. That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh, that picture. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking about how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. That button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Yeah, of course. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed it sooner that it doesn't fit you anyway. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. God damn it. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so, why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Whew! That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So, if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying that like that's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then I wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyways. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, let's focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. I don't know if I would ever agree to this, but fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was joking that time! It's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. What? Monica suddenly calls out, why don't we share the pose we wrote now? Oh, no. I don't know if I can, Monica. Mine might suck a lot. Yay! Cypher, I can't wait to read yours. No, I can wait to read mine too. Oh, gosh. Yeah. Oh, so excited. Whoa. Bursting at the seams, you know. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. I don't remember who liked it more. I guess Sayori, because it would make the most sense. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend, after all. ... Oh my goodness! This is so good, Cypher! I don't think it is. I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer! I am? You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why, because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't just like it because I wrote it? No. Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Sci-Fire poem! And that makes it feel extra special. Like I could feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Sci-Fire. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Well, we'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad, I want breakfast. That was like a twist ending to that poem, man. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean, I still tried my best. Yeah, I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Okay. I mean, aside from the breakfast part, that was an excellent poem. Actually, no, the breakfast amplified it. You can't have a good poem without breakfast in it, man. Come on. Anyhow, so this game is actually weirdly fun. I've never played like a visual novel. Right? I guess I don't even know if played would be the right term for it. I've never done like a visual novel kind of game before, so this is kind of new to me. But I'm having fun with it. It's cool. So I think for right now we're gonna end it here, and when we come back, we're gonna show my poems to the rest of these fine gals and see what they have to say about it. So, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, hit that like button, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.